안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamron. I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to VCHA. I just like saying it. EXO Call Me, the special video.
Yes, this is the B-side off of their recent single that we have reacted to, and a viewer actually suggested that we take a listen to EXO Call Me, and at that time it didn't have any sort of video or anything associated with it. And like literally the next day or so, it was posted, and that viewer, I loved it, came back and was like, "Oh, heads up, did you see it?" I was like, "Yes, we saw it." Yeah, like we're definitely gonna take a look at it. So very excited. Love these girls, and I held off listening to it. I actually have already downloaded the song and have it in my playlist. And I was like, no, I have to wait so that we can listen to the special video together. So, all right. So this is Camilla and KG. And I almost thought she had like curlers or something in her hair, but I think they're ribbons.
They're ribbons, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. I don't know anything about this song.
Okay. Oh, they look like cheerleaders.
Call me.
Her hair red.
It's game time and we own in the night. Then you walked in so hypnotizing, come my way. Oh, what you waiting for? The kind of love you can't ignore. You've never danced like this before. So if it's feeling right, why should we say goodbye? So call me, I like your vibe, I like your style. Show me, 'cause it's now or never, full speed, I could cruise around with you forever. I don't wanna leave you without me telling you. So call me. Hello, it's a time, yeah, it's a moment. Let's go. This right here is something magic. We both got a crush like whoa. Float into the sky. Should we say goodbye? Say goodbye, yeah. Call me. We don't have to leave the party. Lonely. It's the start of something. Low key. I could see us doing this forever. I don't wanna leave you without me telling you. So call me. Call me. I like your vibe, I like your style. Show me, 'cause it's now or never, full speed. I could cruise around with you forever. I don't wanna leave you without me telling you. So call me. If I've been on your mind, all the things that you like, I've been everywhere, seen everyone, but what we got feels right. 'Cause you've been all in my mind. Yeah, you're the one that I like. I don't wanna leave here without me telling you. So call me. Call me. We don't have to leave the party. Lonely. It's the start of something. Low key. I can see us doing this forever. I don't wanna leave you without me telling you. So call me.
It's just running across the.
I was like, that's a little random.
Final thoughts?
I don't know how I feel about that. I think I liked Girls of the Year better. I can see why the viewer liked this because it felt different than anything we've seen from them so far.
Okay.
But I don't know. It was cute. I still would have really liked to have heard some Korean.
Yeah, we're still not hearing any Korean. I would love to hear some Korean.
So is the point of VCHA like to not do any Korean? Because I mean, what was the point of? I guess because you were with the JYP,
just ATK.
like. I think it's supposed to be that it's a K-pop group of like Americans or North Americans using the
didn't they have
K-pop
to
formula.
learn Korean?
So they did for functionality because they were in Korea, but they had to like sing and stuff in Korean. Like that was required of them. So what was the point? They could have done American songs,
Yeah.
like English songs, if they weren't going to have them sing any Korean. Like that seems like a little bit of a waste of time and energy.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just couldn't pick up a language? Like, did you get, I'm sorry, but I feel like Felix here, because this was JYP, like, got eliminated from Stray Kids because his Korean wasn't good enough. And in the long run, it didn't matter because he's one of the most popular, I think, international, like, idols, because he just appeals to the international stay.
Agreed.
So, I mean, he's my bias in the group. I absolutely love him. So, I don't know. I get a little bit like miffed about that. Like, why make them? I get why they should learn Korean, and he made them learn Korean, but now they're not using it at all. So I don't know if they're working on a Korean song or if the intention was just never to do any Korean. I mean, Kaylee speaks Korean fluently, so if nothing else, she could pull it off. Like, I don't know. It irritates me when I think about it. And a viewer was talking about how they should not be opening for Twice. They should be opening for ITZY because ITZY has a younger like audience.
Youth
Twice
generation.
is much older. Like, and so it's not helping VCHA like to open for Twice. I mean, it is in that Twice is like freaking amazing.
Maybe it's helping them
But-
broaden to the older perspective, maybe. or-
And they could be learning a lot from Twice because Twice, they're more veteran and everything. And Twice, they're like global artists. And I like Twice. I'm not as familiar with ITZY. I like Twice better from what I know of them. But it could also be that VCHA is helping open up Twice to an audience that they weren't maybe as familiar with. So VCHA just opened for them in Mexico. And of course, they were able to speak Spanish. Camilla speaks it fluently. And Savannah, I don't think is fluent, but knows it fairly well. And a couple of the other members, like, they were quite comfortable speaking in Spanish. And so that's an advantage, I think, to being in, like, Mexico or South America or something. So I don't know. I don't know how, what did you think? You've been quiet. I don't know how I feel about that.
How you feel about me being quiet?
No.
Okay.
I just don't like. I like them. I like them a lot. I just don't feel like maybe my problem isn't with VCHA. Maybe my problem is with the management so far. Like I didn't feel like this was a hit for them.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah,
that
like
didn't
how I
feel-
felt with YG and
Baby Monster.
Baby Monster and Batter Up and
Well, because they came out saying that this is what we're going to do. And so you were saying, yeah, but you didn't deliver on that. And my problem is I don't feel like they're using the talents of VCHA well. What is JYP going for with this group? What is their purpose?
is it just trying to break like the international barrier or
There's no Hallyu if they're just singing in
American?
English.
I agree.
Like,
I think the one we saw of them last week,
Girls of the Year.
Girls of the Year, was better than this one just because I liked that message better. I think that this one was really cute. I think that this one was still very age appropriate. I think that this one was still had a
They've
had
been
a
very
really-
age appropriate.
Had a really cute message.
And this was the first one that was about romantic love. I was hoping that they were going to be sort of that like missing link to get so many like maybe Americans who were on the fence with K-pop or whatever, but they still liked pop, who might now give K-pop a chance. And I just like I don't. We're not going down that path. Like.
But I don't hear VCHA playing on American radio.
No, I don't either.
Yet either.
Well, to be fair, I don't listen to American
that's
radio,
true. But I do
But
when I
my
listen
daughter
to
does.
radio.
My husband does, and he's not mentioned them at all.
I don't hear them yet. And so I don't think they've breached that barrier yet.
And it's still new in their career.
It is.
To be fair, it's still new, but I'm not sure that VCHA fits in either like niche
Yeah.
well enough. Like, are they K-pop or are they American pop?
Or are
Like,
they not enough of either?
That's what I'm concerned about.
Ooh, stay tuned as we discover next.
That's what I'm concerned about. I think they're phenomenal, and I think that they deserve to do well, and I want to see them do well. But,
But they've gotta
I'm getting nervous.
show us more. And more of either side.
Yeah, Girls of the Year felt like something a little bit different.
Agreed.
And we were really excited about it. That was not a positive.
Well, they
use
still
of their
have to
time.
find something to set them apart.
I think the fact that they were made from an American pool would set them apart.
But I mean, how are they
Yeah.
being marketed in America? How are they being marketed in Korea? How are they?
Yeah. I don't know that it means.
Which genre are they fitting in? Are they fitting in a K-pop genre, even though they're Americans? And if they're fitting in a K-pop genre, where's the K-pop?
See, I think they're trying to fit into the K-pop genre as
But
Americans.
there's no Korean music.
But there's no Korean.
So how do you fit into K-pop?
Yeah,
if
like
there's no Korean?
netizens are not going to accept you if you're constantly singing in English. If that's
Agreed.
your only, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cut all this because this is a really good
Yeah.
conversation. But Twice is a perfect example. They're a K-pop group, but they have like Japanese songs because they're trying to appeal to the Japanese market. They've
true.
also started singing English songs with like Moonlight Sunrise, and I mean, and then I Got You. Like we're gonna react to the special clip. Is it special clip? And we're reacting to a special stage of that one this afternoon. We already did the MV. Like, so they're doing it right. They're doing the Korean. They did the Japanese. They're doing English. Like, they're still doing Japanese. But like,
Yeah.
if you want to appeal to that
They're
market,
marketing.
then you need to incorporate the music in some capacity. And I feel like by sticking to English, they're not appealing to the Korean market.
Agreed.
Maybe I can erase the entire first half of this and just say I don't feel like they're appealing to the Korean market by continuing to sing in English.
I agree.
All right. I'm glad we had this conversation. It took
Me
a while
too.
to get there, but we're there. I just don't feel like he's utilizing their talents the way that they could be showcased. And they're not doing them justice by not allowing them to.
Does he feel like he's not confident in their Korean yet?
Probably not, because I mean, he was so hard on Felix. I mean, if you've watched that is. I would never put.
But I mean,
I wouldn't
they've been-
say a word of Korean in front of that man. I'm like, you know what? Your English is not as great as you think it is, sir. You know, I mean, but he was super hard on Felix about that. Literally was the reason he got kicked out of the group.
But they've been a group for a while now. So
So I don't know how he currently
know.
feels. And he on camera, he apologized to Felix, saying that would have been the biggest, one of the biggest mistakes of his career. But I'm like, does he really mean it, or is he only saying that because, like, yeah, you're right, it would have been, but that
Oh,
doesn't
no, I
mean you
totally think
actually
it
own
would
up
have
to it.
been.
Oh yeah. The split up Stray Kids would have been huge mistake, and I love Felix.
most people love Felix.
And I'm telling you, my non-K-pop fan husband was like, is this the group with Felix? He knows Felix. He thought 17 was the group. Didn't know that Felix belongs to Stray Kids, that he knew about Felix. Just saying.
Most people love Felix. And if you like drama,
First of all, if you like VCHA, make sure that you, is it VCHA or VCHA? Let us know. And if you like dramas, like you said.
and if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all.
That's right.
Until next time, annyeong.